That was Ellie Matthews with One Small Child. Here on your radio station, AM 930, The Light, Edmonton's Positive Talk. Well, listen to what Ezra says today. He says, "My soul cleaves to the dust. Revive me according to your word." So here is Ezra. He says, "I'm feeling a little dry right now, Lord." And we all have those dry periods from time to time where it almost feels like the heavens are brass. You're thinking, nothing is really happening. God, are you silent? And Ezra says, when you have those times, then what you need to do is say, Lord, I am going to go into your word and I'm going to start reading it and I'm going to start thinking about it. I'm going to begin to apply it into my life situation. I am going to stand on the promises of God. You know, there's an old song that says, "Standing on the promises of Christ my King." And that's what we're doing in those dry periods, in those periods where things don't seem to be happening, where God seems to be silent. Those are the time that we rest in the Lord. Let me give you a little thought here. Isaiah 41, 31 says, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." In those times of waiting, in those times where we feel, man, oh man, it's dry, that's when we just simply rest in the Lord. And the promise is that God in those times are going to revive us. His Spirit, His power are going to begin to flow into our life situation. And it's all about perception. That's right. You know, God is always working. It's just our perception that God isn't working. And when we perceive that God isn't working, we either draw close to God or we draw away from God. It just depends on us. But God is always there. We have a wonderful promise found in Matthew chapter 28, verse number 20. Jesus says, "I am with you always, even to the end of the age." So here is Ezra. He says, Lord, I know my perception right now is I feel that nothing is happening. And I'm feeling kind of dry right now. So, Lord, I need to be revived. And I know that it can happen according to your word. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into your word. I'm going to mine the word and find those special gems and those special promises contained in the word of God. And as I do that, something's going to happen. My perception is going to change. I'm going to begin to realize that you've always been there all the time. And I am going to be revived because of your word and because of your love. A little thought for you today from your friends here at AM 930 The Light, Edmonton's Positive Talk. And now we have the Haven Quartet with the first Noel.